It's been a while. We got a game here against Chingchong. Let's see what they're rated as. Okay, so fairly experienced players with 879 games. Only 32% win rate in 2-player. I think, yeah, I've been running my tower a bit, so I think we just picked this to start with and ship the turn. And we're gonna have a look here at leaders and wonders. Couple of good wonders, Pyramid, Stonehenge, but none of them are out. Colossus and Colosseum out. Colossus not super exciting with no, what's his face? No Cook, no Suez Canal. So yeah. What do we have? Culture Leader, we have Bach and Darwin, H2. And we have some lab synergy, Steve Jobs, Sid Meier, and then we have Pierre. So I guess Pierre, Darwin into Pierre with the Bread and Circus is always interesting to look out for. Yeah, I guess that's about it. So let's see. Okay, so both good wonders came out here. Ching Chong just went for Urban Growth and Frugality. So I think we have a pretty clear pick of Confucius here. Then, yeah, we get either Stonehenge or Pyramids next turn. So I think we just do something simple like this. Pretty straightforward. I guess they're gonna get Hippocrates for 2. So, yeah, let's ship the turn. Probably rather have Pyramids, considering we already have some good size production. And then if we go for the Bread and Circuses, we probably don't need the smiley face. Engineering one coming down here, it's interesting. Yeah, so they spent, okay, very interesting. So what if we just go for Engineering Stonehenge? Okay, so we definitely push something. Let's start with this. Sure, okay, so if we would do this seems pretty good. Next turn we can finish that for essentially no resources. Yep, I mean, I'm happy with that turn. Let's send it back. Okay, so they went for Colossus. So here's the first copy of Knights and Swordsman. So let's see if they're gonna, okay, so they keep pushing. Now they have, I mean, if they want these Swordsmen and these breakthroughs, they're not gonna get out of corruption, right? And they probably want to build this with the discount, so yeah. This is kind of why the win rate is probably not that high. So yeah, they ignore this, ignore that. So okay, we can't block the Knights thing though, unfortunately. Do you go for the Harvest? I think it's fine. Okay, that's a bit rough. I guess they get that. We don't. So we definitely want this, right? I think, yeah, sure, we want to finish this. And then, so I guess we could save Engineering 1 maybe, right? I mean, even more interesting is we could save both, but then if we don't get Forbidden City next turn, I mean, they're not going to take Forbidden City, so maybe we do that, and we just complete it like this, do this, and this. Then next turn we can take Coda Loss for 2, play it, and then we have 2 action to take Forbidden City, and then what? We have to pop and build warrior, I guess. It's not ideal, but it's probably fine. I mean, they're just spamming stuff. It's kind of annoying, actually. So if we're gonna lose 2 resources to corruption, I guess we'd rather have 2 extra resources. So they have to pop. Then what? Okay. Okay, so they don't have to pop because they do that. Sure. Okay. So we don't get this for 1. Whatever, I guess we lose this. Just go for this, right? Take that. Hey, thanks for the encouragement. Okay, what are we gonna do here? Are we gonna build? Do we think they push strength events? That's the question. But it's just 1 out of 3. Then again, probably don't need these resources either. I think we just do this. Draw an extra card, maybe get something fun. Okay, it's very good. That 3rd card was another colonization card, good for the developed that we just tossed in there. Couple of good transitional leaders coming down the row. So next turn we have 4 actions to finish this. That's 100%. And then we got 3 left. Maybe build another philosophy. Works pretty well if we're gonna do the thing with the. Okay, so now they stop pushing. I guess they ran out of. Okay, so they go for this. We probably need to build a couple of units. Question is, what's most interesting? Yeah, we don't want to push this. We don't. Yeah, so I think we go for this, and then we try to play around it. Okay, so let's just play around that pretty easily. Build this, build, finish. Then kind of we need to do this, right? Keeps us safe. And then wait, they're playing Hippocrates and they haven't even picked the leader. Very odd. Yeah, I know. It's like I can't say. I just play blue player. Every time I say it, it just sounds like I'm making fun of people. So this being the case, that they just have ignored their leader and doing all nonsense, I might much rather have Nostradamus, but I guess if I go for Nostradamus, maybe I don't need to go so hard for this. Let's see, does that work? If I play this first, no. So I only get the action afterwards, right? So I have to do that first. Okay, and then I could go for El anywhere then. I think that's fine. We have that colony. We do this thing. We get to discard a couple of cards this turn. Yeah. Okay. Sure. Just waste your actions, I guess. Yeah, it's a bit annoying. We lost one bonus card for this developed colony, but I think it's really funny. We have 7 CAs in each one, and we didn't even get Colo loss. I'm probably sticking with this monarchy, so the H1, the H2 blue one, what's it called? Justice system is probably quite nice. Okay. It's a bit annoying because we're gonna lose actions to this, but we need to push to draw 2 cards. Okay, nice. I guess we get to do that fine. I don't really care. Unfortunately though, I think we need to do this. And then what? I mean, we could do something silly like this, right? They ignore Nostradamus as well. So yeah, I mean, this is why some people have 30% win rate. It's super late everything, but because we're guaranteed to get our iron going, I think I just have to do something like this. Also, my timer is, I was just wasting a lot of time. Okay, so they're gonna lose their leader. Wow, look, them, they have 3 tokens there. I wonder if... Okay. So, I don't want to push that anyway, so I think it's just the thing to do. It's quite nice. That means I also guaranteed to get this cartography out before the colony, so I didn't have to push. The thing is, I really didn't want to use a defense card, and because I don't want to push the uncertain borders. I feel like because yeah, see, they're gonna do nonsense, and yeah. So yeah. So we skip this thing. We have to take this card. We have to take that. I think I want this because it's gonna play quite nicely with other things going. And then the question is, this costs 9 to finish. So we do have 9 for next turn already. But then maybe I do this and this. Oh wait, that's only 2 resources. Okay. It's a little bit of a pickle. Could build 2 stages, I guess. And then what? Yeah, this Frugality is going to be stuck in hand forever because there is a rats coming up here. And we're stuck on 2 food, so that feels terrible. I think actually I might just take this instead, and then I don't build that, so then we're fine. I'm going to draw 3 cards here, so we're safe no matter what. Hopefully something we can push. Yeah, this turn, not super happy about. Okay. This might play, and strategic territory is really nice to push. I guess we could afford to lose these 3 cards if they're going to play another nonsense aggression. Leaning quite heavily into Darwin here, but there's just like, yeah, I don't feel I'm that well set up for Bach, but Could do like printing press scientific method, something, something. So what's happening with them? They have to delete something. Yeah, okay. They upgrade this twice. And they go for this leader, but they don't play it so they can take a free card. Weird, okay. Yeah, so we push. Yeah, we're aware aggressions are happening, but they're good ones in this case. Here's the justice system, but now we're low on science because we've been, yeah. So I think we're definitely just doing this turn, and then we're setting up for a good turn later. Oh, so yeah, they just massacred events in the early. They just jammed all these. That ran out of green cards and then didn't do anything. So cool. So this is good. This is good. This is good. And then, yeah, I mean, we want to get this upgrade as early as possible because that's 2. So I think we can play that out. We're going to be a bit low on science, but it's fine. So we can only keep 1 card. So it's a bit. Kind of want to keep this because we know we're going to get the sacrifice units, but the rifleman is right there. They might snatch it though, so definitely discarding this. I do want to keep something that we can push. I think maybe we just hope to draw something. This is tricky. This fortification is a bit too early, it feels like, because it feels like we're not going to be able to. But I think, well, let's just try it. Again, not super happy with this. But we know we get, okay, so we drew something much better. There we go, okay. So let's first look at what we drew. Okay, so we drew Napoleonic Hussars. Okay. Board game rules. Okay, so they go for 2. So we just start with the free 3. This science is actually going to be crucial, right? So are we going to go 5 like this? I think actually I'd rather go 5 like this, right? They could outbid us. They have produced a lot of units, but I guess if they sack like 3 units to get this, like, yeah. Yeah, if I knew I was getting these riflemen, I could have bid 6, I guess. It would be really nice to sack this unit as well, because then we get to repopulate with it. And that could even mean that I might decide to not play an event that turn, because I know Rats is coming up. Okay, so we do get it for 5. I think that's really nice, because we could just rebuild the cavalry and play the hussars. I think that's fine. It actually gives us 1 more strength than before, because this is 3, same tactics, and then this unit is 1 more. National Pride, I think, is good. Yeah, like we're both at 0, but we've been throwing more events in and getting our little discard synergy here. Question though is, do I maybe not push for 1 turn? Okay, they lead the rifleman as well. It's hilarious, but okay. So I think I'm not going to push because the rats, it's just so nice to use those 3 things. Bunch of cards here. Okay, so many options. Okay, we have to do this, right? That's like guaranteed. We need the resources. This breakthrough looking great. This Rough-Man, this justice system, like one of the guards. Probably want to toss something out of my head. But what's that going to be is the question. What leaders are available here? And what tactic are we looking at? I mean, I'd rather not have to rebuild anything, but I think maybe I have to do this. It's going to be so annoying if they land some silly aggression, so okay. It's probably it. Then what? I'm actually doing this. And then maybe I can grab this. Oh, wait, okay, so let me just instead do printing press and this and that. Yeah, it's annoying that I discarded the one and only thing. Okay, I need to end this turn before we get in trouble. They jam. Okay, yeah, we gave him a free pop, but I think it was fine. This strategy, yeah. Oh look, never punished. Look at our perfect 1 card draw. I was actually thinking about that, and I didn't even say it because it's like, yeah, it's just 1 card. We draw strong 1. Okay, so now we have 2 short discards. We can push this. We know the rats are coming out. Hilarious because they just upgraded. So, or you can look at their turn, but they played so quickly. So what do? Develop irrigation upgrade, and then did a Gutenberg thing to play. Yeah. Okay, and now we just punish them. Bam. Yum 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 yum. And then that means that we could start upgrading now. A lot of good cards on the row again. Let's do this. Let's do this. Even though I guess we don't really need it. I think we want to do this because that's a lot of production. And then we could just upgrade this. Maybe grab, I guess, the wave. Maybe population is our like biggest concern actually. I think yeah, we have way too many cards in hand, but I think this Regality gets us 2 population out next turn, so we can stick them in here. Maybe what should we call it? A warrior or something. This just system is also going to be super nice with the overproduction that you get from Machu Picchu. They bid 3. We bid 4. Is it worth bidding like both our units? It's a ridiculous 9 because it's just cards, but I guess those cards are a point each. Just like 5 points and 4 military. I think we can afford to, right? We don't really know what's going on in the next event, though. I think the only way we lose this is militarily at this point because their economy is terrible. So I think let's just try this. Denial, denial, denial. Okay. Oh, they bid 10. Okay, it's enjoys. Enjoy. I wonder how much they're gonna sacrifice. Now it's perfect time to stick this. Okay, so 3 units and 3 cards. Hilarious. Okay. I mean, they got a decent thing going with like this. That's fine, but it's more the no technologies, no wonders, really. Okay, yeah, they keep going with stuff. It's fine. We're gonna push this. Oh, okay. Don't mind. So I guess it's time to start thinking about leaders. And unfortunately, Mr. What's his face is super late. So should we just move this warrior into a library or should we ignore these? I think Darwin is still the best leader for us. He should come out on our next turn. They're not going to grab many cards. Let's just go a warrior to printing press. Because we're gonna, I mean, we get that action for free essentially. Because we're gonna do that anyway. And then I think we just want to play this before we lose it. It's a bit rougher going super low on science, sure, but we have a way to recover with scientific method. We can build another one of these, so we'll be back up to a lot of science, I think, in no time. I mean, Hussars means we would have to build this cavalryman. I think this is a fine investment. And this is just so much better than Hussars with air forces. Yeah, I think there's definitely a point to what you're saying. But I think being able to just keep this in hand for a really, really long time and then just like throw it out if they go for something, that play is just very strong. We got a great card with economic progress as well throughout. And also with arms industry, it's another +2 to us. Prosperity, I guess it's not going to do much. Yeah, I think so. I think the road just time is still better for us. We convert our 1C at 2 points a turn. Hey, we get to draw another one of those. We get up to develop 2 coming out, which is great. So we can maybe get some science back that way, a boost. Yeah, I guess we got an extra point for doing that early. Did the game just freeze is a question. Maybe. Let's see. Okay, there we go. Okay, so they go for Conmon, and they block us with that, which is kind of funny because we still get to grab something very useful here. But yeah, with the Conmon, they were actually able to end the thing, which is super annoying because we lost 3 CAs. Didn't look at that option, I guess. So my bad. I think we just tossed this in. But then again, I don't think there's any concern. I think points is just what we're looking for, so I think this is still the best thing around. Still get to do this. We get to do this. This. I guess. Could save this for the scientific method upgrade. So are we just keeping this in hand for one of these wonders is the question. I mean, you could even, Lure is a bit maybe pushing it, but even with the extra blue tokens we could potentially get from the Justice system, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, they certainly got us there, like, but looking at our position here, coming to H3, so we're 20 points ahead. I mean, slightly less, I guess. Better production, equal, better. I think better yellow bank stuff. Oh, wow, okay. Cool, cool. So we have to lose something. Because we didn't get Darwin, I guess. Just gonna get rid of this, right? Might be worth it to just get some strength now. Okay, so they have mobile artillery, I guess. So maybe we do want to try and push now. Doesn't really matter. They're gonna go in the same deck, but I guess it's always good. The other one is like, yeah, look at that, nice. Okay, so I guess let's do this. Maybe we can get that in. We got Pierre here. And if they want to block that, that's whatever, honestly. And then the question is, are we going to do this? Wait, we could even... There were some lab synergies, so I think we can do this. And in case that doesn't work out, then... I think that's fine. I don't think they have much war potential, even with like... they could finish that, hold their turn, we could play strategy or something. Just one copy of tanks, so I'm not sure. I mean, right now this is bad, but it could be good once we get these out. I think this wealth is just always fine. So hopefully we get this for one next turn. Mandela doesn't actually, yeah, exactly. Those are not counted for Mandela, but even actually our next population is unhappy, so we can grab Mandela. But I guess if we get two happy faces here, they won't count as excess, even though we don't need them, which is a bit meh. Interesting to see if they push here. So we got base 1, 2. Our minimum bid is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, I guess. Okay, yeah, they go for it. So yeah. So currently we're producing 2 a turn. Democracy coming here. What other leaders will we go for? Sid Meier definitely strong. So I think, yeah, we're not going to pick Mandela just for the civil action. Steve Jobs also fine. And with those things going, then maybe we can go for another science this turn. And then maybe we have the potential for this democracy. So I think this is still going to be good. Okay, let's start with our bid of 4. They started drawing little cards though with is it back to us? 9, okay. So I guess we'll be 10. Air Force is here. Let's protect ourselves. So this nicked both of our leaders 2 in a row. That's kind of annoying. I think bidding 12 is fine as well. After that, I'm not really sure how you want to go. Did they? They didn't have a tactic. They just tossed those cannons out there. So I think we just want to grab a lot of resources. We did grab these operas just in case this kind of thing happened, though. So we're not massively ahead, but still ahead. What actually happened with that? Yeah, well, we got a pretty good boost from the economic thing. We got 2 more food in them. And yeah, 3 more. 5 more resources. Okay, they're having a really long think about this. So are they, oh wow, they just, I didn't see it. Where did they get? Oh, they grabbed the navigation. I completely missed that. Oh wow, okay. Did I toss in? Okay, so it's good I didn't toss in another colony then maybe. I mean, they're doing so many silly things. I lost track, but and now it just feels like they're, I don't know, they placed their bids thinking, I don't know, digital, and they went to the bathroom or something. I don't know. I mean, I feel like they're definitely closing in. I might have misplayed a little bit there, but they're doing so many silly things that I just did not expect. And I think that's just thrown off my game a bit. So I wonder if playing a strategy may be good. Okay, so we win it for 10, which is just that 1 unit, okay? And now do need to be able to defend. So we have to do this, okay? That's not really anything to think about. I think we want to grab this. And with all that, we can't build this second lab. And because we can't build the second lab, I can still afford to play that, okay? It's fine. So then we just grab some resources, I guess. Oh, hand space. It's fine, I guess. What wonder? Okay, so there are some very average wonders that we can play for value if we don't get any of these. Alright, that's because we got the 5 resources from that thing. So I could not play the strategy and instead do this, right? And that way I could grab... No? Don't I get another hand space? Or did I do something very differently now? Huh. No, I like the other thing better, which was this. Oh, okay, I didn't grab the democracy, that's why I did differently. So I think I actually do want the democracy and the urban growth. And then I can just go for military theory if I don't get this out. Yeah, I know. Let's end it. I guess let's just not I think they're just like concerned that we're gonna like Catherine them and then they get like scared and push their military if I try to go above them or even close. Yeah, that's annoying, but it's fine. So are they gonna spam these? That's the question. They can only do one a turn, which is at least is fortunate. So they're very slowly improving there. Okay, so we got lucky, not playing strategy, military theory coming down. As long as I think we keep 7 resource and air forces, there's no way we're losing to military push. And they would have to build like, it's like this turn they could build 1 pro sports, and then the next turn another pro sports, and then they would be just above us in production. Okay, so now they do have that one. Okay, so they're doing a full military push, so I think we have to respond. So do we do anything? Do we know what this is? No. Hmm. They probably have better for this colony right now, so I don't think we go for it, right? So we have to do this, right? Or we might be in trouble. Then I think we want to grab this, and then we can just play this out. We're safe from military. Next turn we can even play this. Because we have the defense guard. They didn't go for this, they didn't go for the wonder, they can't finish the wonder. Okay. Don't see this happening, so here. I have to save some time on this turn, it doesn't really matter. Steve Jobs is coming there. It's not really improving our... I guess they can now push even harder with like an Air Force, patriotism, yada yada. We could go for an outdated tactic, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, I could go for another outdated tactic. So that's plus 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then the military theory would be plus 10. Maybe at 5, I think. Okay, that's interesting. Do we bid 7? This is quite a big culture swing, considering we're both on very low culture overall. So we might need to bid a bit for this. At least make, count. Because running out of turns. That's very annoying that they pushed historic. Okay, so we win it. I think that's fine, because those resources aren't that expensive. The card is a bit annoying, but I think with playing military theory that we can discard enough cards, even if we don't have... I think with that swing, it feels like very good for us. Now we know what's up next, so that's very safe. Don't think we need that CA. So, Impact of Harmony might hurt them really bad. Okay, so they went for the Olympics. Which term was that? Okay, they declared Olympics this turn, so that means they're not... Yeah, that's why they played an event and not a aggression. So it gives us like another turn to set up for another potential full army. And so they go to the Air Forces, upgrade this, do that, okay. Play their patriotism. They don't go for any culture. Okay. They are set up for the mechanized army, right? And there's 2 of them. So, I think all of these events could, like, Impact of Colonists probably, the impact of Harmony might be really bad in case, so they lose a action there, which is actually quite interesting. So we go for this, we pop, we build this. Now we're on equal things. Okay, wait, where? No. We grab, wait. No! We lost the hand space to grab Steve Jobs before playing the event. That's so annoying. It's hilarious. Okay, so I guess that's terrible. Oh well. So I guess we're doing that, and considering we have Steve Jobs, then I guess this military build-up is just like needed. So they could build 2 air forces, 10 each, so 58. We could build another thingamajig. Yeah, let's just not waste too much time, so that we have a lot of time to think about our next turn. We'll push the turn and see what happens. Oh, look at this, tanks. Oh, okay. That might actually give us even more potential for strength. So we have 15, 23 resources. 10, 16. That's exactly enough for a full army and air force, actually. Okay, they just left the game. Whatever. That's so pointless because like you don't get any rating right when you do that, and it's like there's 1 turn left. Okay. Yeah, sure. Okay, so with all of that done, last turn of the game, what thing do I push? This is too risky. This is just not very big a swing. I guess this is still the best. And with that, I guess we have to finish this, right? And then we should build something first. So maybe we do this, this, this. Did I? Bright is here, so I don't need to flick any of these around, really. Oh, okay, I could do it. No, wait, it's 9? Okay. I mean, we might take a big hit from aggression, but at least... Alright, that would be rough if they get harmony, right? If they kill our... Oh yeah, we're so many points ahead with that wonder finished, and they're not gonna get a wonder, so probably fine. Yeah, let's ship the turn. We'll see what happens. Yeah, this is, we lose 4 points to this. Because now we only have 4. Oh wow, yeah. We lose 8 points. Yeah, so that was... that event just ended up being terrible. It's really funny. Okay. Yeah, didn't think that through enough. Yeah, okay. Yeah. I guess we lost 5 points to that end, but I could have just pushed balance, I think. Yeah, still won by 50 points. It's like 40% more points than the opponent. But I feel like there's a lot of these kind of players who've been playing a long time, and they're like, this is a lower rated player, I'm gonna go for some military strats, I'm gonna like completely annihilate him, I'm gonna push. And then like they just can't keep up with the action efficiency and economy game that I play, which I think is generally the best strategy to have on average. It's not always going to be best in every game, but yeah, over the long haul, I think it's just very sensible to have good action efficiency, good sort of balanced economy, because it's just going to let you adapt the most. And I think this game is about just adapting to new situations. Yeah, I think that's it for today. It was just fun doing a stream. It's been a while, so I'll yeah, end it for there. And thanks to everyone who was watching. Good to see you all guys back as well in the new year. Bye bye.